So we're now going to show you how to do an eyebrow shape. The first thing I'm going to do is mark the eyebrow. So we're going to line up our spatula with the corner of the nose, corner of the eye, and then draw a line with our pencil on the inside, on the outside of that eyebrow. So anything outside of that line can be removed. Our next marker is from the corner of the nose, corner of the eye, and we will place a line on the eyebrow side of the spatula, and that's to check how that the eyebrow is the right length. Now, and I'll just get you to look up, Jazz, that's it, just look straight ahead. The next line is to check whether the arch or the highest point of the eyebrow is in the right place. Now there are two ways you can do this. The iris of the eye, so if you look at the iris of the eye and where the outline of the iris is, draw a marker up in line with that. The other way is if you get your spatula and hold it across, you'll notice it's generally the highest point is where the eyebrow hairs change direction and move down, so that's generally the eyebrow. I'm just going to, you would do that to the other eye as well. For your eyebrow shaping, for your tweezing, you are going to put a glove on the supporting hand, using a bit of primer on the eyebrow pad. You're going to tuck your pad in your hand and just ask your client to move their head so in position, and then you're going to tweeze the eyebrow by pulling the hairs out the way they grow, in the direction that they grow. And as you go, you can actually move those markings. Now the markings are generally used when you're learning, and also if you've got a client that hasn't had an eyebrow shape before and all their natural shape has gone and you need to start from scratch. But you don't need to do your markings all the time. So this is the position for the client's right eye. And I generally do it like a little Pac-Man. I'm actually not focusing on any hair in particular. I am moving up the eyebrow and pulling out hairs as I go. And that's a lot more comfortable than pulling out individual hairs quite slowly. Okay, now to position myself for the centre of the forehead, or for those monobrow, just going to make sure you're stretching with the gloved hand. Stretching the skin minimises unnecessary discomfort for the client, and also pulling out very quickly is a lot more comfortable for the client. When you come round to do the left side, you're going to swing your whole body around in your chair. Make sure your lamp's in position, stretching the eyebrow area, and tidy up. The hairs on this side. Of course, if you're left-handed, it'll be slightly different technique, but similar. If you've got a client that's got quite short hairs, you're going to have to advise them that they will come through within the following week, and that they were too short to get during this appointment. There we go. And that's how you do an eyebrow shape.